In this video, we compare different ways of creating data. Welcome to the world of holistic efficient solutions. As always, this video is uncut. We start from scratch, starting slowly. This time we need 3 fields, and again we add some data. Not too much this time, and we take those as the names. And the easiest way creating additional data is just hitting the Add Record button. This is pretty straightforward. It just appends empty records to the table, so to the end. But we can do more. For this example, let's take it like this. Name over project over rank. And there you see already we have 2 different colors. This is somehow distinguishing header cells or cluster cells, which in that case are row cluster cells. They are greenish, and the intersection cells. If you do a context menu and you do an insert record on a context cell, it will actually do a cloning of the cell. So we clone the design, and now we have yet another design cell. If we get to the test and hit insert, it will clone the test cell. If we go on a cluster or header cell and do the same, we make an insert, it will do something different. You will see it creates a sibling, like it's saying in here. It's not cloning the cell because you see this is empty, but it created another sibling. This is next to alpha where we did the cloning. We can also give that a proper name like this. So there's a big difference if you're inserting in a regular intersection cell or on a header cell. First thing. Now this will look slightly different when we're talking about reference cells. So for that, maybe let's take the project and we will factor that out in a table that we call projects, and in a field we call project. And if we do it like this, it looks like that. And now let's just delete all of the gammas, all of the betas, and then it looks like this. And now if we go in here and say insert, and in that case we're creating a sibling, all of a sudden beta will show up. Why is that the case? Because if we go over here to the projects, of course we didn't delete it there, it's still there. So it's still aware about the other projects, and even if we make another insert, it will show up gamma, by the way. You can also change that if you want, and then they will be merged. And if you make yet another insert, then again gamma will show up. You can even make yet another insert on gamma, which will still try to create a sibling, and in that case it actually does. It does create a new sibling, and you could give that, I don't know, any other name, delta for example, and then it shows up there as delta as well. And of course there's more to Embrace, but that'll be another story.